So then here we are at Anfield, the series between Liverpool and Arsenal to see who will go into the final four of the domestic cup. Obviously a home and away legged fixture here between the two sides. Liverpool coming off of a good series against Crew Alexandra. Arsenal with the bye, not having to compete in that first round initially, but here they go. Let's see if they can slip themselves into the final four here. It will be Arsenal to kick off here at Anfield. For what should be a fantastic night of football nonetheless. Oh, hey, F124 updated. That's good news. This Liverpool squad came off of a win in the series against Crew Alexandra, which was huge for them. The draw last time out against Crystal Palace on match day 7, which was a fantastic game that if you're the Liverpool supporters. That finished a 2-2 game between the two sides. They'll actually face that of Manchester United. They'll actually host Manchester United here in match day 8. That should be a fantastic game, that one in particular. Two squads really on the front foot as far as on form. Speaking of the front foot, here's Arsenal moving forward. It's Marcus Rashford now outside of the 18-yard box trying to cut in. Rashford tackled by Romero, and Estupinian will get it away. Remember, whatever team wins this series moves on to the final four teams. This is a big match for both these squads. A tackle in the attacking third here. Arsenal trying to move forward. Marcus Rashford on the ball. Declan Rice trying to chase him down. Rashford will pass it back to Martin Odegaard, and now Rashford trying to move inwards. He's got Joelinton, he's got Kevin De Bruyne, and he's got Martinelli. Martinelli trying to move. Martinelli with the left foot finds De Bruyne. Well, that ball is cleared away. Liverpool now with Eberici Eze on the ball. And kind of a miss-hit pass there. Arsenal squad coming off a 2-0 defeat versus that of Wolverhampton, which we thought was going to be a good fixture, but Arsenal losing at home. Very foreign sight to the rest of the league. It only happened once before. That was versus Crystal Palace. It was only a 1-0 game, that. It's Mohamed Kudus, the shot turned away by Lloris at the near post. And so it will be Kevin De Bruyne to take the corner here as we enter the 22nd minute of play. Anfield know they have a very fair opportunity to advance in this tournament. I think that squad is looking very well now that they're using the 4-2-4 formation. That ball swung in, headed away at the feet of, I believe that was Mohamed Kudus. Wan-Bissaka now. The pressure from Jack Grealish. It's Saliba. He will switch the play over to Malaysia. So Arsenal's been in Liverpool's attacking third very much the entirety of the game so far. Liverpool having to defend quite frequently here. And when you're on the back foot like that, that will usually mean a goal is scored sooner rather than later. But about half an hour gone here, and Arsenal with the corner, but not much else. But now, Martin Odegaard to Martinelli to Mohamed Kudus. The shot turned away by Hugo Lloris, and it's out for another corner. Well, another good save then by Lloris. Doing his best. Martinelli with the corner. That one swung in. It's De Bruyne at the near post. The header turned away again by Hugo Lloris. The golden oldie, I believe, is the term. Tell you what, fair header. But good save then. He's had, half a second to react to it. I mean, that's really enough time to put together something good as far as the save is concerned. But corner swung in now. Declan Rice heads away at the feet of Mohamed Kudus up to Timber. Tackled by Eberici Eze. And now it's Mateo Kovacic, who will pass backwards to Kyle Walker. Here's Estupinian. Martin Odegaard trying to press high. And it will work there, but it will be a throw for Liverpool. Throw taken short to Declan Rice, back to Estupinian, and back to Rice. Inwards to Wilson. That tried to get found by Grealish, who's intercepted by Wan-Bissaka. Near in the end of the first half here. Arsenal have looked strong, though only a couple of shots, and none of them really incredible shots, but enough to at least force Hugo Lloris into action. It's De Bruyne, the shot, and, well, commentary curse is definitely real because that's what's happened. Kevin De Bruyne, with what I believe is only one of his first goals for the club in all competitions. Well, Arsenal had to work late into the first half to get this one. Great couple of passes there. Rashford sees De Bruyne unmarked. He takes it. First time. Yeah, I mean, well, I think Lloris probably could have done better with that, I'll be honest with you. Fair play to Liverpool for holding on as long as they have, but this Arsenal squad very, very strong.
Arsenal goal, number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
So it's Grealish now on the left side. He'll kind of work it back to midfield. See if Liverpool can put together an attack. They have yet to touch Arsenal's attacking third so far. It's Eberechi Eze. Oh, tried to slip it through to Grealish again, but Wan-Bissaka has been very, very good on that side. He's had a couple of interceptions so far, actually. Grealish kind of in the wrong positions. So it'll be 1 minute at a time. Kudus will play backwards to Wan-Bissaka. To Joelinton, to Rashford. And that Rashford is tackled off the ball. And that'll do it for the first half. So pretty even game so far. Arsenal ahead 1-0. Liverpool haven't really managed to find any attacks. Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. What the hell is that noise? I don't even know what that is. My ceiling is making odd noises. Going to expect the numbers to be quite swayed in Arsenal's favor. The majority of possession, the majority of shots. Well, yeah, still no shots for Liverpool. Look at that, 71% possession for Arsenal. Double the passes attempted, about the same pass accuracy. Of course, Liverpool's tackled 6 times, but that just tells me that they've been off the ball quite frequently here. But they will get us back underway and start the second half. Remember, Wrexham, Wolverhampton, and Manchester United all through into the Final Four. Liverpool had to take the extra round there. They faced Crewe Alexandra. Marcus Rashford trying to work inward now. In fairness to you, I kind of expect Crewe to move on, but great play by Liverpool. There's Mohamed Kudus now in the box. Pressured by Romero. Kudus turns, and Romero does tackle. Played backwards to Hugo Lloris, who does need to clear the danger here and finally does. I was really impressed with this Liverpool squad. I thought Crewe was going to give him a lot more of a, kind of pressure through those couple of fixtures, and they didn't. It's Joelinton over to Martin Odegaard. Joelinton again, back to Rashford, through to Kevin De Bruyne, who cuts inside, turned away by Hugo Lloris. Great save there again. De Bruyne nearly had a second, but instead it'll be another corner for Arsenal. That was actually one of his better shots that he's taken there. A little surprised that one didn't go in. That was a great effort from him, but an even better save by the French keeper. So De Bruyne plays short to Martinelli. As Rashford, under pressure from Grealish, Rashford turns the shot, and wow, he's put that one away. Marcus Rashford makes it 2-0 Arsenal. What a goal that was, under a lot of pressure from Lloris, which was drawn outwards. Well, here it is again, Rashford versus Grealish here. He'll get around Grealish quite easily, but Lloris really tried to go and dive at that ball, and Rashford's actually tucked it under the left arm somehow. And the pace he struck that with, so Rashford making it 2-0 then. And remember, Arsenal still need to play at home here in the second leg. But it's Kulusevski, back to Kyle Walker. There's Diaz to Mateo Kovacic. Tackle from Joelinton, and now Arsenal looking to move again. Rashford might be on the break here. It's backheel pass to Martinelli, back to Rashford. We'll pass back to Joelinton, now Rashford. Now Mohamed Kudus. Into Rashford, who may have space here, but he chooses to find Martinelli on the left. Inwards to Kudus. Kudus tackled then, and now Liverpool perhaps can look to move forward. Kulusevski finds Kovacic inwards over to Wilson. Kulusevski to Eberici Eze. It's Eze, the shot turned away by Flecken. And Liverpool with the first corner of the game, but first a substitution. Eze will be replaced by Ansu Fati. Eze, a very good forward for Liverpool and in Crystal Palace in real life, the English international. Hasn't really had the impact here today so far. Oh, but look at this, that ball well in the open. And Jack Grealish puts it away. And suddenly we have a game. Well, let's see here. So the corner swung in. That ball played at the near post. Kind of a mishit header then, which has drawn Flecken out of position. Nearly a clearance there by the defender, but Grealish has gotten onto it in time. And it is 2-1 here, still for Arsenal, but Grealish. Well, Grealish, in fairness to him, has actually put in a good effort, and as that puts Liverpool back in a position where they have a breath of life, you know, is more on error than anything else from Arsenal that time. So Joelinton moving inwards now to Martin Odegaard, back to Joelinton. It's De Bruyne. Inwards to Rashford. Rashford, oh, he tried to get it to Odegaard. Oh, Rashford ends up with it again. To Mohamed Kudus, the shot turned away by Lloris, and out for another corner. About 15 minutes remaining here. Kevin De Bruyne standing over the corner. Only the one corner for Liverpool, 5 of them for Arsenal. Decided to take it short. Mateo Kovacic gets in the way. Back to Lloris at the goal line, and then moved outwards to Kulusevski. To Wilson, inwards to Declan Rice, out to Wilson. We can find Kulusevski here. Oh, we just may. Good interception, though, by, I believe that was Ansu Fati. Tell you what, that was nearly a brilliant pass inwards then. No, that was Timber in defense. Timber and Fati, I believe, the same number then. Yep, they are. That's why I was confused. Almost a fantastic ball inwards, and only just mistimed. And he was intercepted, and now Arsenal move forward. There's Martin Odegaard. Can he get past Mateo Kovacic? Well, he certainly tries, and that one looked almost as if it was off the hand of the defender, but no call given. Romero to Fati. Look at this. Martinelli might be through here. Still going to get past Kyle Walker. Backheel pass to Martin Odegaard. Trying to work inwards past Diaz, but pass backwards to Hugo Lloris. And less than 5 minutes remain now for Liverpool to find an equalizer, or for Arsenal to find the dagger here in the closing minutes. But for the moment, it looks as if Liverpool on the attack. It's Ansu Fati on the left versus Wan-Bissaka. Can he get through Wan-Bissaka? No. Martin Odegaard over to Mohamed Kudus. Back to Joelinton and back to Saliba. To Timber. That's Kevin De Bruyne. 3 minutes added time here. Kind of a lot. Oh, Martinelli nearly found De Bruyne. Instead he found the feet of Kyle Walker. Liverpool taking a little bit too much time here. That whistle is going to blow any second. And there it is. So Arsenal take the first leg away, 2-1 against the host. But in fairness to Liverpool, that was a fair effort from them. And they've still got one more game yet to go here. But instead of the home field advantage, they'll be at the Emirates. As Kevin De Bruyne with one of his first goals for Arsenal this season. Arsenal 2-1 on aggregate. And so here we go then, match number 2 of this home and away legged series between Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal go into this ahead 2-1 on aggregate, but that Liverpool squad, in fairness to them, seemed pretty halfway decent against this league-leading Arsenal squad. Should be a fantastic fixture between these two teams. Remember, the winner gets into the semi-finals of the domestic cup tournament. Kevin De Bruyne, one of the goal scorers last time out. Finally having the impact that Arsenal would have hoped for. Liverpool, though, did well. I think they didn't really hold on to possession as much as they would have wanted. Of course, being in the 4-2-4 formation, at least for them, it's either all-out attack or it's all-out defense. And, well, they really had to do both of those. Hardly any time with the ball in midfield last game. Though it's Diaz to Eberechi Eze, to Mateo Kovacic, and out to Kulusevski. Liverpool on an early attack here. And the last time Arsenal played at home was the 2-0 defeat to Wolverhampton, which is very uncharacteristic, albeit that Wolverhampton squad very, very good, but uncharacteristic of Arsenal to take a loss at the Emirates here. De Bruyne to Joelinton. Kyle Walker to Kulusevski now. Oh, can he find Eze? Yes, he can. And Eberechi Eze perhaps with some room on the right side. No, he's tackled. Remember, Arsenal go into this game with a 2-1 advantage. Does that mean they'll play a more possessive style of football and not take too many risks? Well, for the time being, Liverpool moving forward convincingly. It's Wilson, the shot, and it's in. And Liverpool make it 2-2 on aggregates. Well, this is not the start that Arsenal would have wanted, because now it's level pegging between the two sides. First of all, a great shot from Wilson on his right foot. Fantastic way to put that one in, has to be said. But now, Arsenal in a very precarious situation, as it's 2-2 on aggregate here. I think Arsenal, the question is if Arsenal do, have this game on aggregate be tied and they go to extra time, do they become the better squad in that fixture? I think now they already should be the better squad, but it's even Stevens between the two. That surprises me. Well, it's Martinelli now. Martinelli, the shot turned away by Lloris. It's at the foot of Martin Odegaard. And just when Liverpool get things level, Arsenal pull back ahead. And look at them celebrate in front of the Liverpool supporters. Well, Martinelli with the shot. Lloris did all he could to save the ball. Romero didn't really make as much of an effort on defense as he probably could have. And Martin Odegaard strikes just when Arsenal needed him to. 3-2 on aggregate now. See, the problem is that earlier in the fixture, when we saw Arsenal have this lead in aggregate, they played very, very cautiously, which ended up hurting them. And Liverpool grabbed an early one. That's going to be a huge question, is if Arsenal suddenly decide to switch it on still. I think maybe Grealish is going to be offsides, but allows Wan-Bissaka to take possession of the ball. Arsenal need not give up here. Liverpool neither. A lot of football left to come. Wan-Bissaka does not get past, or eventually does get past Declan Rice. Rashford to Kudus. Kudus back to Rashford and back to Kudus again. Tries to get it to Odegaard. It's intercepted by Declan Rice, and now down by the touchline it's Grealish who plays it backwards. And back to Grealish again from Rice. Up to Rice in midfield. It's Wilson, perhaps with some space down the left side, but he'll choose to pass backwards to Mateo Kovacic. Rice to Wilson. Wilson to Eberici Eze. That ball deflected. Back to Flecken in goal. And Arsenal now look to move forward as it's De Bruyne on the ball. Half an hour gone here. Arsenal 1-1 in this game with Liverpool, but it's Marcus Rashford now. Inwards to Martinelli. He has Odegaard and Rashford in support. There's Rashford, the shot. Deflected then, but back at the feet of Martinelli. And unfortunately for Arsenal, that attack will stall. And now Liverpool looking to move forward with Eberici Eze, but it's tackled in midfield. And now it's at the feet of Martin Odegaard, who has Kudus, who has Rashford, who has De Bruyne, who has Martinelli on the far left side. And it's tackled by Diaz. Grealish to Rice, to Wilson, to Eze. Back to Wilson now in midfield. Eze trying to move forward. He has Rice, has Grealish on the left side, inwards to Wilson. Gets past Saliba, but not past, I believe that was Timber. And now Mohamed Kudus has Rashford in the center. Back to Odegaard, back to Joelinton middle. And Arsenal has to be set passing circles around Liverpool now. Martinelli, perhaps with some room here. Plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne the shot, and it's in. Great finish from Kevin De Bruyne, who has it 2-1 in the game, 4-2 on aggregate for Arsenal. And no doubt about that, that is exactly what the Emirates needed. First of all, Martinelli with a great pass in there. Probably could have taken the shot on his own. Decided to be the ultimate team player. And De Bruyne, when he's left alone like that, unmarked, realistically, on his strong foot. Kevin De Bruyne with his second goal of the series. Wonderful finish in the 41st minute. And Arsenal lead on aggregate 4-2. Liverpool still have another half of football coming up here. It'll take a lot of work to get back in control of the fixture, never mind the aggregate scoreline. Though anything's possible. It's Eberici Eze now, has Wilson. Wilson tries to turn, tackled. And now it's Rashford. As Kudus. Kudus and Rashford now, 2 versus 2. No added time to be played, so Kudus has to work this one inwards here quickly. Can he get past Estupinian? It's going to be out for a goal kick anyways, and that's going to be the end of the half. So Arsenal go down early in the fixture and then go back up, and now 4-2 on aggregates. A massive, massive first half of football for the Gunners. Liverpool still have time here, but I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of work. Statistics, well, it's very much more even this time. Liverpool, who in the first half of last fixture was dominated 70% possession, now get it up to 50 for themselves. That's good news. About equal passes attempted, equal pass accuracy, and equal tackles as well. All square between the two sides on paper, but Arsenal lead 2-1 and 4-2 on aggregates. Liverpool now with the ball in midfield. That one lofted over the top. If he gets it to Kulusevski, it could work here. Kulusevski has Eberici Eze, who can't get the shot in time. And that looked as if one of the better opportunities for Liverpool. It's Declan Rice. Grealish in midfield, inwards to Mateo Kovacic. Grealish, inwards to Eze. Eze, the shot, and it's in. So Liverpool make it 2-2 in the game. 4-3 on aggregate now. It all started with this ball from Grealish. Beautifully slipped through pass. And on Eze's left foot, Saliba can't get in front of it. And Liverpool have another sign of life here. Very late on, but signs of life, no doubt. So 4-3 on aggregate. Ebreki? That's how you pronounce it? Fucking hell. Honestly, these people, they got some weird names, man. I'll be fair with you. I know I'm an American. I know I'm not, you know, cultured enough to get these things correct first try, but damn it. Ebreki. Fucking hell. Anyways. Eze to Kulusevski, back to Ebreki Eze. I guess it actually kind of makes sense, but somehow that sounds worse than the other one I said. It's Wilson now. And Wilson with the ball in the box, tries to get it past Timber. Timber strong in defense then. Does get the ball to Martinelli, who gets it to Rashford. To Joelinton. Rashford tries to lay it off to De Bruyne, doesn't get it. Coming up on about 20 minutes remaining here. Arsenal really just need to hold on. They can't concede again. That would be devastating. Because anything can happen in added time, in extra time. I think when you think about it, these two teams have been playing very, very well. And Liverpool, a squad that still only have 2 points in the regular season standings, has to be said, has handled this very well. But it's Martinelli into Odegaard and into the goal. What a finish then for Martin Odegaard, who in the 70th minute reclaim a 2-goal advantage for Arsenal on aggregates. So here it is again. Starts with Joelinton to Martinelli, who has Odegaard then, and Odegaard takes it well on his left foot. Again, Romero can't quite get in front of it, and he's taking it on the half volley as well. Great finish. You'd have to think for Liverpool, they could have probably done a little bit more. And now aggregate is 5-3. So Kovacic to Kulusevski. Kulusevski to Wilson. Backheel pass to Kulusevski. Oh, he tried to find Mateo Kovacic. Rashford out to Malaysia. To Rashford, back to Martinelli. 15 minutes remain now. It's Rashford. It's De Bruyne inwards now. To Kudus. Tackled, and Liverpool now looking to move. Again, they'll need 2 goals here to draw level on aggregate. A 3-3 draw is not going to cut it for the Reds here. Oh, but it's Wilson the shot. Wow, what a save by Flecken. That was a brilliant save then. So it will be Mohamed Kudus being replaced by Gravenberch. And it will be Ebreki Eze being replaced by Lemina. Corner being swung in. Kulusevski, the header at the near post over the top. And a goal kick. Well, fair effort on the header, but he's taking it way too high then. And for Liverpool, you have to think, is that going to be one of their final good attempts of this game? Oh, Grealish may come up with it here. Yes, he does. And now it's Grealish, the shot. Oh, and a great save by Flecken. And he'll be out for a corner. Mateo Kovacic to take the corner. Kovacic swings it in. Kulusevski at the near post, but headed away by De Bruyne. Not convincingly, though. Inwards to Diaz, who's tackled by Joelinton. And Martinelli, 2v1 here. Well, he's got several purple men chasing after him. Martinelli inwards to Rashford. Back to Martinelli on the side. Into Rashford. Rashford now tackled by Declan Rice. We're up for a corner. Substitution then, it will be Timber being replaced by Tomiyasu at the defensive position. I believe center back. Could be wrong. Should know these things off the top of my head. I don't. I'm no Peter Drury, that's for sure. Inwards to Rashford, turned away by Lloris. And another corner coming up here for the Gunners. Well, Lloris then another good shot. And I tell you what, Lloris has, despite allowing the 5 goals over this series, there have been some massive saves that he's put in place. Corner comes in, temporarily headed away, but they'll need to work. It's Rashford now, trying to work inwards, but that ball taken away. And now it's up to Kyle Walker, back to Diaz, back to Walker again. Doesn't appear that we're going 4 minutes? For what? Anyways, well, there has been a couple of goals this half, let's be real. 4 minutes added time then, according to the 4th official. It's Gravenberch, who has room on the right, has Estupinian trying to chase in, finds Odegaard. If he can get past Diaz, they may have a fair shot here. Odegaard to Rashford. Rashford, can he find De Bruyne? He can, and it's in! And that will absolutely do it then. Arsenal get another goal here. Kevin De Bruyne, a brilliant finish. And it all started with this pass from Rashford, who somehow got past Estupinian, which left wide open in the center Kevin De Bruyne. And he's fired that one to the far post. And on aggregate, it goes down to 6-3, and that's going to do it. Great effort from Liverpool, but for Arsenal, they'll feel it was inevitable. And now Arsenal move on to the final 4 teams in this domestic cup tournament after they take the win. 6-3 on aggregate. Kevin De Bruyne with the brace. (6-3) your final score, 4-2 this game.